folks, Bald Guy here, and I'm in the woods again. And on a previous video, I talked to you about some equipment you should always take with you. Well, I left an item out. You're looking at a basic splitting maul or splitting axe. This is more of an axe. A maul, you can actually use the backside as a hammer. These Husky splitting axes cannot be used as a hammer. They're not tempered on the back. However, they have a distinct advantage. Let me walk over here closer. See the wings on this thing? If you've ever seen someone split wood with a hammer and a wedge, you get both here. You get the splitting axe along with a wedge action. And it's my experience, this saves me a lot of energy on wood that is willing to accept it. There are certain types of wood that you don't need a lightweight axe like this. This axe is 4.5 pounds. A typical splitting maul starts at 6, and then you can go 8, and I've even got a 12-pounder, which is, it's ridiculous to swing, and yet when you're splitting certain kinds of wood, it's the only thing that will work. So what I wanted to show you today is, you see some of this wood before you, and I had some pictures of it in other videos. To save my back, rather than picking up a whole piece of wood, putting it and loading it in the truck and then taking it home where my hydraulic splitter is, what I want to do is split it in half. I cut the weight that I'm having to pick up in half, and that saves my back in the long run. So not only is this good to make your workload easier, but there'll be times when, if you don't have two saws, and for years I went to the woods with one saw. Make sure you've got something that can be used as an axe. A hatchet is great, but sometimes you get a big piece of wood stuck, and nothing less than an axe will do you what needs to be done for you. So keep that in mind. And let me get my cant hook out of the way here. Thought I'd let you see just how easy this thing actually is. By the way, this is white oak and red oak that I've been working on, and it's just my opinion, but there's no better firewood anywhere than white oak. Couple of reasons. It burns and it dries quickly. This wood it's been down for a while, but you know, for a month or two, not for a year. So it is relatively green, but white oak, once it's split, can be burned in a matter of 2 or 3 weeks, as long as you store it properly so it can dry out. I have burned it quicker than that when I mixed it in with dry wood. The other thing is, splits absolutely beautifully. Now this one's going to be trouble because it's got a branch on the side, and so does this one. Get these where you can see them. About all of these have something on the side, but remember, I'm not cutting this or splitting this for the finished product. I'm just trying to make it easier for me to get into the truck. So without further ado, let me get this a bit closer. That may be out of your screen, but 3 licks through a branch. Now, I used to, just a few years ago, let me back up where you can see me. I used to, 9 years ago, I changed jobs and I cut a lot more firewood. When I was in white oak, I couldn't do it every day of the week, but 3 days of the week, I could cut with one saw, and a small saw at that. Split by hand, load it in the truck, take it home, and pack it on the wood pile. I could do 2 loads a day. Now it's the other way around. I take 2 days to do a load, but I'm just not as stout and fit as I once was. However, if you can get your hands on white oak, it will produce more heat. It will be ready to burn quicker. It splits more easily. It does not rot very quickly. And you just get a great heat out of it. It's some of the best wood out there. Red oak right behind it. Now in this area, I'm in kind of south central Virginia. Oak is everywhere and people love it. The very best wood to have is the wood that is available to you. There's no greater ability than availability, the sports people say. The same goes for wood. Any wood that is properly cut to length, split and dried so that you get rid of the moisture content, any wood out there is fit if it keeps you warm. So hope this helps. Hope you enjoy your day. This is Bald Guy.